sitting on the floor, then it helps. Other if you're sitting on the carpet, then you have to balance yourself to get into the half Hanumanasana. And then we will also do frog. So just be ready for frog. All this built up over last few days, eventually reaching to a point of some of those asana in its full spectrum. I have also a bottle. If you want, keep it or not keep it. This is just as a weight. Because what it does is that when you do camel pose today, so one hand here, the second hand, this helps to stretch the body in the sideways. Now you have to take a book to fit this body. So if you don't want, that's also fine. But it helps to open the chest. And then this also helps in a way that when you are taking a stretch here, then this just helps. And yesterday, our dear Shaurya helped a lot. Doing a little bit of weight always helps to go deeper into the stretches. So that's why I'm using this. This also helps. And we will also do when we do the twist. Generally, we do the twist like this. But this time, I'm going to take this bottle up in my hand and then twist further to the right. So it gives the deeper stretch and the twist in the. And please mindful of your. Mindful of don't hurt yourself. So some of these poses can be a little more stretchful. All right. So now, what we do is a mixed bag. We will do our warm-up straight away through a Surya Namaskara Vinyasa style, but then we will get into some of these deep stretches pose. Arrive on your mat, sink and melt. Straighten your spine. Close your eyes. Very, very quiet breathing. Very, very quiet. Nobody can hear your breath. To calm yourself down. Invoke your own personal mantra. Whenever you go into meditation, your own personal mantra guides you to release any thoughts or preconceived thoughts or create any new thoughts. Every time you start processing, following, chasing, try to release it. Take your focus on your toes and your knees, thighs and hips, and release it. Focus on your heart. Fill it with love, kindness, compassion. Take your focus to your shoulders. Release it. Make it heavy. Away from your ears. Take your focus on your elbows. Loosen them. Bend. Focus on your fingers. Could be chin mudra, reverse chin mudra, or just holding your knees. On your face. Eyes. And in your mind. With every gentle breath, sinking more and more onto the mat. It's very, very calmness. Observe surroundings. Without moving anything in your body, just coming to complete standstill. Just observe. Now start normalizing your breath. Yourself completely with deep, long inhalation. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Energize yourself. Hand on your chest. Chin down. Bow down. Humbleness, humility. Set your intentions for today's practice. Dedicate your practice to yourself, to anyone, the whole world. So you want to offer your practice today. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanam Shalakaya Chakshum Militam Yenam Tasmai Sri Gurudeva Namaha Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnashya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Breathe in a very, very soulful, long Om to energize your inner body. Breathe in. Chant with me. Come to your third eye. Bow down. Offering to the Almighty, the Supreme Power. Good morning. The eyes closed. Take your hand by the side, lift it up to the front, take it down. Up, down. Last one, up, down. Take your hands up and clasp your hand. Show your palms to the ceiling. Elongate, take your arms away from your shoulders, behind your ears. Extend, extend, extend. And then from the front, take it back, roll it, roll it, roll it, and take your palms to the chest. One more. From the chest, take it forward, palms facing the front. Show it to the ceiling. Take your hand behind your ears. Forward. Last one. This time take it up. Turn towards your right. To the front. To the left. Center. Take the hands down to the chest. This time take your left hand to the right knees. Left hand to right knees. Right hand lifts up. Take your right hand to the left side. This is a different twist than what we normally do. Extension of your right side. Extend your hands and palm to the left. Look toward the ceiling. Down. Other side, take your right hand to the left knee. Extend your left hand up. Take your left hand towards the right and look to the ceiling. Back to center. Get to all four. Come to our tabletop. Tabletop. Get your alignment right. Palms under the shoulders, tuck your toes, knees under your hips, ears in the front of the mat. All the 5-10 fingers are spread wide. One breath to count. Okay. Go. Very, very deep, extended cow. Okay. Go. Okay. Go. Okay. Gently come back. Get into your downward facing dog by lifting your knees and then take your hips, leading it forward, leading to the sky, knees bend, down facing dog. Just walk your dog, look towards your right, towards your left, right, left, right, left. Come to stand still. Straighten your knees. Push the mat from your palm and push the mat from your heels. Go a bit deeper. Take your head close to the mat. Look towards your navel. Your heels are melting behind your toes, so you won't be able to see your heels. But keep pushing to get a deep stretch on your lower back. Bend your knees and walk to the front of the mat. Energize your lower back. Still dangling. It is heavy, close to the knees. Hand is heavy. Good. Right leg straight. Left leg bends. And then just right hand up. Take your knees close to your armpit. Down. This time your right hand and right knee. Left leg straight. Left hand goes to the ceiling. Dragging your palms. Then bend a bit more. Armpit. Towards the ceiling. Down. And control, just lift up. Front of the mat. Close your eyes. Hand on your chest. Close up, down, and then be here for 5 breaths. Observe your body, no movement at all. Legs are straight and very active. Kneecaps are lifted. Tuck your pelvis. Three, 4, 5. We'll do Hatha style Surya Namaskar. Hands up, back back. From the front, forward fold. Bend your knees, palm next to your toes. Right leg go back. Right knee down. Flatten your hands by your feet and look up. Keep extending your upper body away from your lower body and flatten your hands. Down facing dog. Pushing. Plank. Knee extension down. Cobra. Down facing dog. Right leg coming between your palms. Left knee down. Raise your hands up. And then bend back. Keep pushing your hips to the mat, ground, to the mat. Bending back. Next to the toes. Knees lift. Left leg meets right leg in front. Pull forward. Hands up. Bend back. Good test. Now we take one breath, one movement. Hands up. Forward. Left leg back. Now, plank. Ashtanga. Cobra. Down facing dog. Left leg forward. Right knee down. Hands up. Next leg. Right leg meets left. Hands up. And to the left. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Right back. Forward fold. Right leg go back. Hands up. Down facing dog. Plank. Chest down. Cobra. Down facing dog. Right leg come forward. Hands up. Legs meet. In and out. Hands up. Forward fold. You stand halfway. Right leg back. Left leg back. Down facing dog. Plank. Ashtanga. Cobra. Down facing dog. Right leg come forward. Hands up. Plank. Right leg reach up. Yes. In and out. Last round. Forward. Let them go back. Look up. Down facing dog. Plank. Ashtanga. Upward facing dog. Down facing dog. Left leg forward. Down. Hands up. Right leg meets left in the front. Halfway. Forward fold. Hands up. Chest. Observe the breath. Down. 5 breath here. Last down. Trikonasana with your right leg. So take your right leg back 4.5 feet, and then take your right feet facing the back of the room, and then stretch your hands. Then extend your right hand forward. Take Trikonasana. This time, your Trikonasana should be so strong that you lift both the hands parallel, your body will not move. So first you go to Trikonasana, extend your chest, look towards the ceiling, both the hands are in one line. If possible, can you hold your toes? Open your chest, look toward the ceiling. Both the legs are straight. Just extend your chest. Don't dump any weight on your right hand. Open your chest, look toward the ceiling. 4, 5. Come back. This time Trikonasana on your left feet. So right feet come flat, left feet to the front of the mat. Extend your hand forward and then sink. Same thing. Don't dump your weight on your body. You can see your alignment by saying that can I lift both the hands parallel without moving the body. If it is, then yes. One side could be different than the other. Keep going to the ceiling. Open your chest. Straighten your waist, straighten your pelvis. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Now, Utthita Trikonasana, which is twisted triangle. So both hands again. Feet turn. Your right feet turns towards the back of the room. Both the hands on the waist. And get your balance right by moving your feet a little bit wider, so that you're facing the back with your full body front. And then lift your left hand up. This is reverse triangle, or this is the twisted triangle. Put your hands forward, 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 lean forward, then bring down. Both the palms either inside your toes. Lift your right hand up. If you want, keep twisting, and then take your palms on the top of your toes. Open your chest to the side. Keep pressing your both the toes. Keep twisting. Look towards the ceiling. If you're able to twist a bit more, take your palms to the outside of your right feet. Make it flat. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down with control. Stand up. Then this time Utthita Trikonasana with your right, maybe widen the feet, then twist your body to the front. This time extend your right hand, forward, forward, forward. If you don't reach to the ground, use any surface or inside, whatever you do, maybe block, maybe book. Then first you go hands inside, twist. One side feels different than the other, especially for me, with lower back issues. Twist. The left hand is lifted, right palm is on the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down, then you control sideways, and then come to the front. And to the chest, and to the waist. Take your 5 breath. Hands up, you go to low lunge. Hands up, forward fold. Halfway, keep your right feet back. Low lunge, don't drop the knees. Low lunge. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Extend your feet, both the knees are straight. First of this series is that with here, you straighten your left feet forward. This is pyramid pose.
push your right heel to the mat, left feet lifted. With this, flatten your hand. Now bend your knee, this time still low lunge. If you're using a weight, then you keep your weight on your left side, the extended leg side, but still hands are flat. First one is lift your right hand down. Now left hand, and this time lift your weight, and then take your weight to the front of the right side of the mat. Open your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, little bit more. Back. Put the mat, and then take your feet to back and take your down facing dog. And then walk your dog. Release anything here. This time take your right feet forward. Actually, did. Left feet forward. Left feet forward. Very left feet. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, last time you.
Right feet forward. Right feet forward. Right feet forward. Yeah. Right feet forward, left feet back. Pulsate. Straight. First of the series, come to triangle. This is your pyramid pose. Now the pyramid pose, you will get the benefit only when you flatten your hands and try to push the back to your heel to the ground. And then take your nose to the knees. Surrender. Keep pushing the heel to the ground. Come back, lean forward, again, pulsate. First one is this, take your water bottle on the right side of your mat. This time lift your left hand up. This is the counter. Take it down. And this down, you lift your right hand up with the weight on his hand. Open the chest. Now take the bottle down. Come down facing dog. Walk your dog. Release anything on your thighs. This time take again your left feet forward. And this time you put your right knee down. Feet forward, right knee down. We get into Anjali Asana slowly. So first of this is take both the hands on your knees. Lean forward, lean forward, forward. Take your hips down as deeper as you can. Keep pushing this forward. It's much easier for the ladies. Forward. Now first this one, first you lift your left hand up. Take left hand by the side and then take it to the ground. So cup your hands to the ground and then lift your weight on your right hand. And then you turn twist sideways. Side stretch. Keep sinking, keep dipping, keep taking your hips to the mat, to the mat. Cup your hands, cup your fingers, cup your left finger to the mat. Take it back, come back. Now this time you stretch your feet, your left feet, and sink it on your hips. Sink your hips on your right heels. And then take your toes to the ceiling. Again, same thing is palm, flatten your palms. Keep sinking. Nose to the knees. One, two, three, four, five. Control, come back. Lean forward. Flatten your palms. Take your leg next to your right leg, down facing dog. Just see that everything kind of line your back. This time take your right feet forward. Right feet forward. Left feet comes back. Forward, back. Both the palms on your right knee. Extend your chest up. This time take your water bottle on the left side. Sinking, keep melting. Right hand up. Right hand right side. On the mat. Take the water bottle in the left hand. Take the left hand up. Water bottle goes. And take this one to the right side. Look toward the ceiling. Hands. Keep sinking. Back, keep it back to right. Both the palms planted in front, next to your right toes. Straighten your right knees. Tap your toes. Then lift your toes up. Control. Take your hips to meet the heels. Push. One, two, three, four, five. Look up. Come to down facing down. Walk your dog. Alignment. Do plank. Do Astanga. Cobra. Then come to the front by your right leg forward, 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 hands up, down. All this built apart for our frog pose and the Hanuman Masala. So now, hand on your waist, your right leg back 4.5 feet. Take as wide as goes. First put on the waist. First one of this pose is that we will turn towards our right ankle and both the hands to the right ankle. So left hand go up, turn, and then hold the left and right ankle from outside to the front. Left hand goes from the back, and then take your nose to the knees. Your body is warm, so you should be able to do it very easily. Trying to hold the shin from the front and then take your elbow down. Take your left elbow down to the mat. Both the knee, both the knees are straight. Every breath extend and sink. Hand in the waist. Come back. This time both the twist towards your left to right. So first your right hand lifts up. Turn towards your left. Order the shift from the front, from your right hand. Left hand from the back. And then take your nose to the knees. And then bend your elbow, right elbow. Pull the shin further and take the nose down further. Both the knees are straight, head is heavy. Try to pull it closer and closer to the knee. Center. This time you to get into the goddess pose so that the toes are exactly the same position. Take your heels inside. Take your heels inside and toe outside. The first one of this is that put your palms on your knees and sink. Then take your elbow to the knees and then sink. Keep pushing the elbows out inside, outside, and then sink, sink, sink. You'll be here for some time. Your hips should be very heavy to take it down and down and down. Flexible people should go as down so that you're parallel to the mat. Keep pushing the knee inside from to the outside. Open it up. Once you are here, use your palms to hold the ankle from side and take your head down. Enjoy this pose without fidgeting, without moving. Sink a bit more. A bit more. Up. Oh. Up. And then again, straighten up a minute and go back. This time we'll get into our Skandasana. So extend your feet further and further. Take your hands to the mat. And then your left foot is 45 degrees. Use your hand to sink towards your left side. Right feet is still flat. Wherever it goes, use your hand. And then don't lift your heels. Use a towel to put anything under your heels. And your feet is flat. First one is Skandasana. Use your towel to put under your left heel in case your heel lifts up. And then push your weight down and hips down. Lean forward so that you don't topple. And your flat is all flat. Your feet is all flat. Very, very, very good, powerful pose. If you're here, you can use your hand to get your balance right, but just about for balance, not to dump any weight. Now you turn your extended feet and take the toes to the ceiling. Keep sinking your hip. Keep sinking your hip. Very, very deep extension of your calf. And then with control, go to the other side. Use your hand as just for transition. The right feet is 45 degrees. Left feet is flat, and then come back. Use your hand as much as necessary to go towards your right side. Again, use your towel under your heels to flatten it. Then you sink your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then again with control, take your toes to the ceiling, swinging. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back. Now take your first child pose. Get into the mat. Take your child pose. Your toes touching. Knees are mat distance apart. Hands. Extend your chest. Bend down your chest. Move your hips from right to left, left to right. Let go of anything. All these are preparation for your most loved pose. Just use this opportunity to align your lower back. In case of any pain whatsoever, please relieve yourself and don't go all this way. Sit back on your Vajrasana, scan your body, and you should not feel anything at any part of the body. Then fold your towel, take to the side, and I don't have to tell you what we need to do. At first, you come to your all fours, take one of the knees on your towel, then just drop your elbow where your palms were. Drop your elbow where your palms were. Extend, open your toes outside, and then use the gravity and then you slide outside. Keep trying to push the toes outside. You can be here today. Take your maximum, push it as wide as you can. Without sinking, please using the elbow as your ground. This is a hip opener. On a personal setting, when you are in this position, I can pull at least another 6 inches to the side. So be a bit generous on extension. Don't stop where your body is asking you to stop. Keep to the side. Once you are here, just see that your heels and the knees are either in one line or your heels are further out. You bring your heels closer, then it becomes easier. Your heel have to be exactly behind your knees or further out. Imagine a frog, Mandukasana. Flexible people are able to take the whole body down to the ground. Once you are here, just take your hips 3 inches back. It is much easier when you come to the front. Now you keep pushing your hip back and back and back and back. Once you think you reach to the limit, stay there for a few breaths and then push it 3 inches further. Surrender completely. Push another inch further to the side. Then push 3 inches back further. Take your breath, take your prana to your lower back. Straighten it, no arch on your lower back. your camel to your hips, on your inner thighs. Use all the power on your elbow to push it further back. Breathing in, melt into this pose. The more you relieve yourself, the more you release any bandhas on your knees. And when you hit, it gets easier and easier. Straight back. And now look forward and without changing anything, come and then lie down on the mat. Ooh, very, very slowly, slowly. Transition, lie down on the mat. And then take your feet closer, not very close, just a little bit closer, knees closer, and then do your windscreen. Release any stretch. Use your windscreen. Bandukasana. Now again, go back, your feet wide. All the feet are as wide as it goes. Got to go. Wide. Don't hurt yourself. If it is too much, then bring it closer. Then we go to our King Cobra. So extend your leg, lift your knees up, then right feet on the top of left. Knees are wide, and then push it down. Then use your hand close to your ears, and you lift your chest up. Then push your feet down, chest up. Hands are straight, up to your navel. Sink your hips to the ground, pushing the feet to the ground, straight. Lower back issue, guys. Your elbow. Look up. Now, change your feet. The right foot is on the top of the left. The left feet on the other side. Then keep pushing. And palms close to your ears. Push it up and up. Straighten your leg up to the ceiling. Push the toes to the ground. Final breath here. Come down. Release everything. Leg. Move right, left, right. Whatever works. Windscreen leg. And then control, come to tabletop. Take an angry cat. Deep angry cat. Counterbalance for this one. Keep lifting your mid back. Sinking your hips. Pushing it forward. And turn your pelvis. Counterbalance. Now here in this position, we will get back to some of the series we do before transition into a sitting. So put your toes, all the 10 toes onto the mat. Sit on your heels. And your arms up. Very, very quickly. Take it back. Feet to the front. Take it to the chest. Just rotate. Take your weight on your toes. Hands on the front, cup your legs to the knees, extend your knees 3 inches further, and take your hands, palms down the ground, fingers facing towards the ceiling, cupping towards your knees, lean back, pushing the palms to the ground. Same. Take the weight away from your fingers to your palms, pushing the wrist, crease of your palm is pushed coming close to the ground, and lean back. Same position, take your palms facing the ceiling, back. To our Strasana, the camel pose. Down to the side, rotate. Come to a camel pose. Camel pose is come on your knees. If you need your towel, please use your towel to protect your knees. Always good to protect. These poses are not for our knees. This is for our upper body. And then keep your weight next to your right hand. If you're using the weight, first you tuck your toes, and then you sit. Stand on the knees. You tuck your toes. Your body straight. Right hand. Now this time, take your left hand up. Take it from the side, up, and then hold the heels. And this time, hold your right hand with a water bottle or weight if you're holding. So take it from the front, take it front, and take it down. The weight on your right hand is pushing the body evenly on both sides. Come back to center. Use the lower back. This should not bend too much, but use the weight effectively. The water on the right hand side. Again, this time you lift your right hand up. The right hand towards hold the right heels. You know it means the heels can be touched or untouched depending upon your level of flexibility. Use your right water bottle on your left hand. And then lift the legs up, and take it back. Use your weight to push your shoulders open further. And then open the chest to the ceiling. Push your right hip forward. Immediately get to child pose to counterbalance. And the bigger your hips, left and right, left and right. Come to your tabletop again. And this time you take the thread, threading the needle. So use your right hand to lift up, and then take your right hand, go straight away underneath your left hand, right shoulder on the ground, right shoulder on the ground. Use water bottle to hold the left hand, stretch it up, and open the chest. Using the weight to take it deeper into the twist. Right shoulder is on the ground, face is on the ground. Then using the water bottle on the left hand to open the chest, and then see, can you take your back of your head to the ceiling, to the ground, and face ceiling, facing ceiling. Stretch. Use the water bottle to open the chest further and help you that your back of your head is on the mat now, face facing the ceiling. Then back, come back to center, and immediately go to the counter pose where that lift your right hand up to the ceiling. And open the chest. We're going to go to Hanumanasana very shortly. So again, this is all preparation. This time, lift your right hand up, left hand up, and then thread the needle by taking the left hand going towards underneath your right. Extend, 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 and your left shoulder is on the ground, and your face is on the ground. Use the water bottle on your right hand. Use the water bottle right hand, and then lift the water bottle on your right hand. Take the water bottle to the left side. Open your chest. See if your head can go to the seat to the mat. Come back. Usually we should have a block, but we're using the water bottle instead of block. It's a makeshift. And then cleanse control. Come back to all four. Counterbalance by taking your left to the ceiling. And one more pose before we get into this. So what this time you to get into the same Ustrasana position, but on the outer side of the mat, so that you have the longer side of the mat of Ustrasana. This time extend your left leg to the side and right knee. So therefore your knees and the heels are on the same line and your body straight line here. Extend your leg as far as necessary, not very far. Then extend your right hand up and then bend your right hand towards your left side. And slide your left hand by your thighs underneath your knees. Number one. Keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. Swine, keep to the side, open your chest. Come back, hand straight. This time take your right hand to sit down underneath your shoulders. And then take your left hand. So modified Vasishthasana. With this position, take your hands up. And can you lift your leg? Can you lift your leg up? Core should be very strong to do this. Abdomen should be holding tight. And then bend your knees and take your left hand to hold the toes. And then open your chest and keep pulling the toes and opening the knees. Open the chest. Down and come back to the neutral. Just see the alignment of your body. One side feels open than the other. Again, hands here. This time take your right feet to the side as wide as necessary. Whatever we do, be mindful that don't hurt yourself. Behind to make it a bit easier. Come back to center. This time your left hand goes side. Surely need a towel to protect your knees. Use a towel to protect your knees. 2. And with control, take your left leg up. Bend your knees, hold the toes with your right hand, open the chest, lift, 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 leg back, lift, lift, lift. Come back, come to child pose. Come to child pose. Last one in our series today. Last one in our series. So what you do is that either you take the towel to the side of the mat or in the front of the mat and you come to tabletop. I will take it in the front, but that makes it a bit easier for me. I'm using the mat to protect my knees. So I do this. I take the towel in the front. First you take your right leg on top of the towel. And then you stretch, 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 extend, extend, extend. Go wherever it goes today, and then lift your heels up. Sorry, toes up. You're getting into Hanumanasana, although we can't because I need 2 blocks. But this is the starting. So we'll be here, and then keep pushing the towel. Go deeper and deeper and deeper. And then deeper. Use your hand. Use your hand. And then come to this lovely pose. People who are much more flexible like that than us, they can keep extending. If you have 2 blocks, then put the blocks and stand up. So stay here. Take the toes to your face. Two inch further. Come back, come back, come to tabletop again. Same towel on the same side. Up again. Then let's do it the other way. So this time your left feet on the top of the towel. And then slide the towel out, 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 further up. Wherever it goes, once you reach to a point, then lift your toes up and then lean back. And then push the towel further through your heels. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Keep pushing. Sinking your hips further and further. Enjoy this deep stretch. Eventually one day, it'll all be flat. All in the mind. Sink your hips further. You're supposed to be here at least 5 minutes. Push further. Come back to center. And you come to Vajrasana. Now, this was our split sequence today. Vajrasana. Vajrasana. Counter. First come to Dandasana, please. We'll take one position today. Dandasana. Dandasana, take anything out of your palms. Dandasana. And extend your hands sideways. Twist, twist, twist. Take both the palms at the back of your mat. Trying to put both the palms onto the mat and twist and sink without lifting your hips. Without lifting your hips. try to push that. On both the hands, swing, take right hand back, left hand on the back, push the hips down. Even it could be here, flatten, and then swing. All this exercise for Anil's golf. Lift up, other side, swing to the other side. One hand goes on the mat, second hand on the mat. Both hands have to be on the mat. So that's the trick here. Both of them need to be on the mat. Then we swing. Put the hips onto the mat. Lift up, and then gradually transition into seated position of thinking. Rest on your back. Rest on your back. Just enjoy and see the tremendous amount of stretches we have done today. Now we're going to do what Anil and Awa missed yesterday. And also, so we're going to do eagle pose crunches. That will help tremendously for Sharad for his breakfast. So you stretch your arms, right hand on the top of the left, crisscross, come to an eagle. Bend your knees, right leg on top of the left, and then wrap it around, and then come to a solid one line of your both the feet completely wrapped. And extend your arms towards the front, extend your leg towards the back. We're going to take 6 crunches here on this side and 6 on the other. But first, you hold your palms very firmly, and then take your body completely on the mat. Your back is on the mat. Extend your legs completely as far as it goes. And then we count off, breathe in. Now start, breathe in, crunches. 1. Extend. 2. Extend. 3. Extend. 4. Extend. 5. Extend. 6. Drop it down. You're supposed to do 10, but I'm just going to stick to 6. Again, extend your leg up, extend your arms up. Bend your knees. This time, your left knee is on top of the right. You can extend your leg to just get this grip. You can keep extending your leg. Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. It doesn't matter whether your crunch is touching the knees or not, because it is all squeezing your abs. This time, your right hand on top of left hand on top of right, and then wrap it around and hold this one very, very firmly, because there's a tendency that this opens up. And then extend your hand, extend your leg. This itself is a tremendous counter position for what we've been doing. Shoulders are parallel, so that you don't get one shoulder ahead of other. You can sink it down to the floor to get this alignment. Extend your hands, extend your leg. In. Now start. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, crunch. Breathe in, crunch. Breathe in. Crunch. 4. Breathe in, crunch. Breathe in, crunch. And then extend your leg, extend your arms, and just let it go completely. And then we just take a very, very quick bridge pose and spine before we come to our closing. Just simple bridge to counter what we did today just now. So knees facing the ceiling, fingers touching toes, extend your chest. This time you have to push your hips so much up so that your chest comes to your chin, and you take here at least 10 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Normalize. Again, lift your hips up. Clasp your palms and underneath your hips. Wriggle your shoulders, and now your hair. And then lift up, lifting up. If it is enough, then walk your feet 2 inches further, and then lift your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vertebrae by vertebrae, your upper back, mid back, lower back come to the ground, and immediately extend your right leg and left leg up, hand stretch, left knee still bent, sorry, the right knee still toward the ceiling, left is back, and take this right knee, go towards left, use your left hand to take the knees down, turn towards your right. Shoulders on the mat, gaze towards the right. Taking the knees down to the mat. Come back. Right feet flat, left knee bends. Then take the left knee towards your right side. Then use your right hand to take the knees down towards the left. Come back to center. Aeroplane arms. Bend both the knees. Take both the knees to your chest. And then take both the knees to the right side. And then turn your body to the right. Use your left hand as your pillow, right hand as a pillow, and use your left hand in front of your face to lift you up. So without any jerk on any part of the body, use your hands to sit on the mat. Then sit on your most comfortable position. Come to Sukhasana, Vajrasana, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works today. Scan your body. We will take a few Bhastrika Pranayam. First, you calm down your body, chant your own mantra in your mind to relieve anything that you're holding in any part of the body during this 25 days or 35 minutes of practice. Send your love to part of the body that has not been stretched in past few periods. Really explore some of our body which was not common. Send your love and dedication to that. Then take deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. Last one. Just quickly do at least a round of Kapalabhati to cool down our breath and cool down our body. I will count up to 45 and then I will slow down. Just follow my sequence. In.
Do one more. Start. I'll count. Quieten your breath down. Normally. Quietly. Keep chanting your own personal mantra in your head to relieve anything. Calm down your body. Energize your internal organ, your heart, soul, brain. Chant down. Closing mantra. Om Ham Sarvasya Prabhu Mata Sarvam Prabhavati Matva Bhajanti Mam Buddha Bhava Samarpita Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Vrahe Vindavanashwari Vishwabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Within a very long, soulful, energizing Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Greetings and thank you for your positive energy, tremendous power. Thank you very much for everyone. Thank you for to our gurus, to our parents, to our people who have influenced our life, to founding father of yoga, and I thank you all for joining me on the mat today and share my practice. Share love, compassion, kindness, positivity around the world and the people who are influenced by us. Complete the line. With very little jerk, slowly you get down to the mat and got to your final closing Shavasana.
Before we go, we have to have a birthday anthem. Birthday anthem है भाई. Happy birthday, oh, मेरा happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, bye, happy birthday, bye, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Everybody was happy to sleep and then
Last one cancelled.
as the Shavasana cancelled, right?
Yeah, happy birthday, happy birthday, bye.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday है. कहाँ आना है पार्टी के लिए?
पहले अपने से गेट पास ले. ऐसे पहले अनिल से गेट पास ले.
ये देख celebration है.
Yeah, I know this is called social. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Social distancing. Yeah, everybody's hugging each other. Very cute picture. See.